How do I know if I have a personal injury case? If you've been injured in Arkansas, you may wonder whether you have a personal injury case. Understanding the law can help you decide whether to seek compensation for medical bills, lost wages, or other losses, and it prevents guessing about your rights while you focus on healing. To win a personal injury lawsuit, you must prove 3 elements. First, the other party had a duty to keep you safe. Next, that duty was broken. And finally, the breach caused your injuries and losses. As the plaintiff, you must prove all 3. Missing one stops the case. Liability arises when someone acts carelessly or neglects a safety precaution required by law. Everyday examples include an 18-wheeler veering into the wrong lane and causing a head-on collision, a texting driver who looks down for 2 seconds and slams into the back of your vehicle, or a power tool that leaves the factory with a loose guard that mangles a user's hand. Arkansas follows a modified comparative fault rule. If you are 50% or more at fault, you cannot collect money, but if you are 49% or less at fault, you can still recover, although your award is reduced by your share of responsibility. The burden of proof rests on the injured party, who must present police reports, witness statements, videos, maintenance logs, black box downloads, and common sense to show negligence. If you're asking whether you have a personal injury case, consider whether someone else's negligence caused your harm. A personal injury lawyer can evaluate your accident or defective product claim by assessing liability, damages, and proximate cause. Without the natural and continuous connection between the defendant's breach and your injuries, there is no proximate cause. Insurance companies often argue that your pain stems from an old injury or a later accident. By pulling medical records, interviewing surgeons, and arranging testimony, a clear timeline can show the crash or product defect triggered your injuries. The legal term, damages, refers to the harm caused by the incident. Arkansas law allows claims for permanent harm such as traumatic brain injury, lost eyesight or spinal damage, past and future medical bills, rehabilitation, prescriptions, in-home care, physical pain, sleepless nights, mental anguish, lost wages, diminished future earning power, scars, and disfigurement. Arkansas does not cap most personal injury damages, so a jury may fully compensate you. Personal injury law covers many situations. Car accident claims are common in Arkansas. If another driver's careless move leaves you with medical bills, lost wages, or pain, you may have a claim. Truck accident cases are more complex because semis can weigh around 80,000 pounds and may involve multiple insurers. Product liability claims focus on defective tools, toys, or prescriptions that injure users. Traumatic brain injury cases deal with concussions, contusions, or diffuse damage that may not appear on early scans but can still cause headaches, mood swings, and lost wages. Wrongful death claims let close relatives seek funeral costs, lost income, and the value of guidance and companionship after a fatal accident. Knowing these categories helps you decide if your situation fits in a claim and encourages you to act quickly while evidence is fresh. An experienced attorney can gather crash data, subpoena trucking logs, line up product engineers or neurologists, and negotiate with insurance carriers while you focus on healing. Whether you suffered a car wreck, dangerous product, or traumatic brain injury, an attorney can dig into every detail, track down records, interview witnesses, and build a clear story for the jury. Gates Law Firm PLLC emphasizes a client-focused, justice-driven approach and fights to make things right for injured Arkansans. Their Arkansas personal injury lawyers can investigate liability, damages, and proximate cause and advise you whether the elements of duty, breach, and causation are met. For personal injury guidance in Arkansas, contact Gates Law Firm PLLC at 2725 Cantrell Road No. 105, Little Rock, Arkansas 72202, United States, or call 501-779-8091. They will evaluate your case with compassion and skill, so you can focus on healing while they pursue the compensation you deserve.